but there needs to be in our lives some statements of I will not. And that these statements of I will not have to be rooted deeply in God's word, rooted deeply in this conviction. Maybe we need a statement to say, I will not let my heart wander. I will not let my heart and my affections wander to any other person beside my wife and my children. I will not let my eyes wander. I will not let my eyes covet anybody, any other woman, or covet any other thing. I will be content with what God has given me. I will not be led by my desires. I will not let my desires run loose and draw my heart, and then my life ends up in tragedy. I will not cheat on my wife. I will not be an absent husband or father in my home. I will not quit on my spouse. I will not quit on our home. I will not quit on our marriage. I will not go to a place that will displease the Lord or will jeopardize my testimony. We need to be men that make some statements like that, record it, write it down, may be our conviction of things that we will not do. And may it not be that we are people known only by the things we do not do or the things we stand against, but may we also be known by the things we stand for and the things that I will do and those things that we practice in our life. And so I believe there ought to be conviction and conviction statements that say, I will. And maybe you want to consider these. I will be the man of God in my home. I will lead my home in the fear of the Lord. I will maintain a devotional and prayer time. I will encourage my family to know the Lord. I will take my family to church faithfully. I will love my home and sacrifice for them. And I will fight for my marriage. And I will stay in it until death do us part. You know, it's important that we have conviction. And it's important to have the right conviction. And men, what we need today is to stand up based on God's word and begin to lead right, and allowing the Spirit of God to fill us and to lead us, that we could be better husbands and better fathers to our homes. And may God help us even in this age to live soberly, righteously, that we would be the men that God would be pleased with in our homes. So this servant had a deep conviction. He had a deep conviction about what he believed to be right and true, and he exercised his free will to do that. And I would encourage you today, men, that you limit your liberties, limit them to the extent to these convictions, and stay within those boundaries and within those parameters, that you would be blessed and your home would be blessed, and your life and your testimony and your service for Jesus Christ would be truly a blessing to others, and as people look at that as a great example of what God is doing in your home and in your life.